Welcome back to Lies Beneath. We just had our fun time in the cabin, and we are moving on into hunting season, whatever that may be. Alright, we got some ammo to take. Oh, a new thing that we have here due to getting lore objects is a machete. It's similar to the axe in that it's a one-handed weapon. And we can throw it. But the machete seems to be stronger. So we'll take it with us. I believe I have broken a machete before, so I think they do have durability. And maybe, I have not seen an axe break, so it might be that this breaks over time, and that does not. Still, this is stronger, and with the number of weapons that we pick up along the way, maybe durability doesn't really matter. But we will take this with us in lieu of the axe. In lieu of the axe? To replace the axe, I think, is what I would say. In lieu of would mean that we didn't have an axe and we were taking the machete because of that. But we have an axe. We're taking a machete to replace the axe. Oh no. I'm hitting some spikes. So it did say it was hunting season. And we are being hunted by a hunter. None of that now. No. A little blood there. Yo. There's that symbol again. We've been seeing it plenty of times. Every time we pick up a lore item. So, what are we doing now? Well, we made it home previously, but we were taken from home by the hunter. So we're trying to find our way back home, and also trying to find Dad. It can be easy to lose track of what it is we're doing here. It says we should go left, so you know what that means. It means we're going to be heading to the right for the time being. Well, I have maximum shells. Shotgun is over my right shoulder now. My revolver is at my left hip, so yeah, let's keep the shotgun over my right shoulder, I think. Anyone around here to use a shotgun shell on? Because I do have some shells here to take. 4 shells just going to waste. I have to leave them behind. Alright, at least I can take one. He ducked under the shot. I mean, that was his attack animation. He didn't deliberately duck under the shot. Though sometimes the enemies can dodge. We've seen it occasionally, but not often. Very narrow. Guess we'll have to be careful. Yeah, we just take it slow, and we can avoid hitting the spikes. Well, taking it slow was working, but maybe we needed to speed up a little bit, as we fell clearly into a trap. Alright, we are starting from the beginning, because we did not get a checkpoint. So let's see how quickly we can get back to where we were. You might notice the game is starting to get more intense now. We have to be more careful. I guess we don't have to go this way, but I feel, you know, the need for completion. Actually, I think that actually is the way to go. Let's see. Yeah, there's just someone hanging out here, that's right. No one coming? Could use a shell. Alright, so here we are again, squeezing our way through this. And, well, you know what's going to happen once we go through this. They are getting more aggressive now. But then we do have better weapons at this point. So as we become better armed, they'll become more difficult. I think his head was glowing. I didn't really see it, though. We just have big lumps of meat, you might have noticed. Like, I think earlier we passed by something that looked like a tree, but it was actually just like a lot of meat. Just like a lot of organ meat, and it's all veiny. Like this. Like, it looks like it's growing like a tree, but that's not a tree. That's just like a pile of meat. They grow the meat piles big out here in Alaska. We can, as I've mentioned, push these barrels with us if we want to make sure... Oh, actually, there's one down there. But no enemies down here. No one else coming. Yeah, the machete is able to open these boxes in one, as opposed to 3 with the axe. Can't go that way. So, this area might start to look a little familiar, as we now are heading in an area that we've been in before. I mean, it is the woods, so everything does look kind of the same, but this is a setup that when we were first running away from the hunter, when we first met him, we ran in here. And then he bust through over there, right? Through that. We ran down here, but in the meantime, in the interim, he has constructed a barricade so we can't go down there. But that's where he came out of when he busted through. And so that means now the direction we're heading in is back the way we came. There's just a cleaver hanging in midair. The cleaver is a melee weapon. I suppose if I can get close enough to grab it, I could have taken it off of him. But it's not something I really need. Yes? How did you get behind me? Oh, my hands are all bloody. He got me with his ram attack. It is very powerful. It didn't kill me in one hit, but it came very close. I didn't pump the thing. I did not pump it. Well, little mistakes like that. No. Well, if we are going back where we came from, then perhaps that just gets us closer to Dad. Because we don't know where Dad is. But you wouldn't think he would have gotten very far in, you know, all this. Let's see. Yeah, I could use the bullets. No one coming from behind this time. I don't know how he got there. Yeah, this is where we first saw the hunter. He was chopping up meat over here and, like, throwing it down there. Well, obviously he's not here now. Then he walked by here and was, like, chopping at something over here. He left the trap there. Sneaky. Unfortunately, we have found a checkpoint. Checkpoints are very appreciated right now. And there are those swinging moose carcasses that we saw earlier. The block path. I don't think that should count. You just went through a tree. The block path is up ahead. The one place I haven't checked. The last place Dad could be. Yes, we tried to follow Dad's blood trail at the beginning, but we were blocked off. And here's where we first saw a human head and realized that, hey, there's something strange going on in these woods. Of course, when we were here the first time, it was still daylight. Some time has passed, and night did fall. Well, because we were unconscious. Because we were impaled on a spike. Someone was trying to flank me. Sandwich, but don't actually need it right now. Yeah, here's the campsite. Where we noticed, hey, maybe someone was here, like those campers on that post that we got from the tree. Maybe this is where they disappeared. And also, this is the first campfire that we used at the end of Chapter 1, but it's not functioning now. We already burned it. We just have to keep on advancing. Fortunately, they never noticed the traps. Starting to run low on ammo. Ammo's been pretty good for a while now, but we now are starting to lose... Oh, here's the cave with Dad's blood trail. Well, we tried to go back to the car once before. Well, this time, Hunter's making sure we cannot do that. Alright, the blood trail. First time we were here, we were blocked off from following it. But now, the trap that was there is gone. So, we can actually go here now. And with that, we finish Chapter 6 and enter Chapter 7, The Hunter. As we warm our hands at the campfire, before we enter the, what is clearly a wooden structure that has been fortified with giant meat columns, just like tendrils of meat coming out of the ground. How do you grow meat like that? The meat grows real tall around here. But we have finished Chapter 6, and we have returned to the beginning of the game at this point, since we're not able to go back home to the lighthouse yet, and we still have not found Dad. But we are much more battle-ready than we were the first time. The first time we were here, and we met the Hunter, we had no weapons at all. Now, got this. We got this. Got some of this. So, maybe the Hunter is going to be the one who's in some trouble when we continue on in Chapter 7, in Lies Beneath. And also, we did get some archive... No, actually, hold on. This chapter actually does not have any archive items. That's right. The ones we got were from the last one. In the last chapter, we got the music box, We got hunting season, but there were no lore items in this chapter. Which I guess is the first time that that's happened so far. I guess that just closed. Was that not closed before? Well, it's closed now. No going back. Only going forward as we continue on in Lies Beneath.